Let's Makes, and today we're going to put together a card that looks like this. It has stickers on the front and of course gorgeous little hearts on the inside, and we're actually going to make an envelope to go with that as well, where the top and the back match with the card. It looks absolutely gorgeous. So just before we get going, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So here we are in Design Space, and we're going to have a new project. I'm going to click on the upload button here, and we're going to make a heart card, but this is a cutout heart card and it uses stickers. So there's two files you need: heart cutout card 2 and of course heart cutout card 1. So make sure you have both of those files. Select them both, insert the images, and of course they're going to come in black. And the first thing I want to do is I want to change them to another color so I can see all the parts and pieces. So select each black portion and make the changes. Now let's start with the envelope. Now you'll see over here I have it selected. There's two cut parts, not a problem, and then there are several lines. Now there's one, if I click on it here, you notice it's a little square. You can see the blue lines in behind here. That actually needs to be a score line. So let's come over here to line type, click on score. Now let's select it and the one just above it with a shift click. And then let's just attach those two together. I won't let it because we're in a groups. Okay, let's start with ungrouping. Okay, we're going with this one. I'm going to arrange and send it to the back so I can see my score lines. There they are. So let's select the score lines and let's select the outside of the card. I want to group those two together so I can move them around, and then I want to attach them. That is the main part of the card. Now you'll notice that there's another part of, the envelope, another part to the envelope that has a line in the middle as well. That needs to be a score line. So come over to line type, change that to score, and we're going to select both of those pieces together. There seems to be a little cut here, right here, that doesn't belong here. So I'm going to select it and delete it first. We'll pick both of these. We're going to group those together because that's the top of the envelope, and let's attach them. Okay, our envelope is done and we can just ignore that for now. So let's take a look at the rest of the card. Should be a few pieces here. One comes way down at the bottom for some reason, but that's what it is. So let's ungroup so I can move it back up. Now on these parts, there's only one line I need to change, and that's this one in the center here. So let's ungroup this part because I want the heart separate. I want this middle line and I want it to be a score line. So let's change the line type to score. Now what we want to do is take the card and the line, oops, I moved it. Let's go from here. Oh my goodness. Let's move it up a bit. Okay, so let's come out here and select both of those, and I notice I got the hearts too, so I'll shift click, get rid of this. Okay, so I want this one and this one. I will check over in the layers panel. I have both of those. I'm going to group them together and then I am going to attach them. So that's all we need on this piece. Now we have the 4 hearts here. Now they're going to be cut out of sticker paper, and that's the way I've been doing the card. This is a red sticker paper. So what I want to do is just select through all 4. I want to change the color so that they come out on a different piece of paper. Perfect. Now that same idea here, this is going to go behind these hearts on this card. So this is going to be a glitter stock, so it needs to be on a separate piece of paper. I'm going to change the color of the line type here, and I'm going to change it to purple just so it cuts on a different mat. Now there's nothing we have to do with this one except I want it on a different color. So let's come over here, change the yellow and let's make that a blue. So we're going to have several sheets of cardstock and glitter paper, and of course we want to have sticker paper. So we have a small item that's going to be on the glitter stock. We have 4 hearts that are going to be on a sticker paper, and I'm using a sticky vinyl, and I'm using a non-permanent vinyl, which is just fine, but it won't come off. It's going to be a sticker. This is the inside of the card, and this glitter will actually go behind it when we put it together. And this is the outside of the card, and as you can see, these hearts are all going to fit in these spots right here. And of course the last piece here are the envelope. That's the lid of the envelope, and that's the body of the envelope. So we have everything we want together. So let's save this project. And this is a birthday card, or it could be a different type of card. And this is heart stickers. And let's save it. Now everything looks together here. Let's go up and make it. The hearts are separate, they're just a cut. The outside of the card, the envelope, the inside of the card, and of course the glitter stock. Now one last thing I want to mention on materials for these. The hearts will be done on a sticker paper, no problem. This card should be on double-sided cardstock because it's going to appear on the inside of the card without any other decorations, so that you want to have it a color on the inside or a pattern on the inside that matches. You want for the envelopes, I usually do it on a double-sided printed cardstock, or I can use a laser style paper if you want a thinner one. And the reason is because I want the lid and the bottom of the card to be on 2 separate designs. They're on different mats, so I can have a matching design. So my envelope will look a little different at the end because the inside part will be a matching color and it'll make it stand out. And of course the last piece goes on the inside of the card. You need a thick enough stock that these hearts can cut out. I find a laser or a thinner paper doesn't cut as well, but you can give it a try and see where you're going with it. And of course finally some glitter cardstock just to cut this one little strip out. And that's all there is to material, so we're ready to make it. So we will click on continue, bring up our machine, and of course it's going to give us what we need to cut, and I want to start at the top. And I need for this one is a sticker paper. So what I'm going to have to do is find a sticker paper here, and I see I don't have one in my favorites. So let me just click here and type in sticker and see what we have. We have sticker paper, and I'm going to go with the sticker paper and click done. So that is what I'm going to have for this one. When it comes to the second one to cut, I'm going to have to remember to change my material to the one I'm going to be using. And you need to do that with each one of your mats. So let's get this cut, and I will see you on the other side, and we will put this together. So here we are, we're ready to get this put together. Here are the 2 pieces for the envelope. And this is what the envelope I had made before, has the 2 different colors as we glue that one together. And then here's the example of the card. This is how the hearts will go in on this backing piece. And we flip it over, and of course then our sticker hearts are here. So I'll just put this off to the side for now. We're going to start assembling the card itself. I just pulled these off the sticker paper. Now this is the outside of the card, and it has a plain part on the inside. So you can see the score line here. It's very faint. Once you get the score line, you simply crease it nicely. And I kept the little hearts from when this was cut out because I thought those would be great decorations. So what I want to do now is I want to start assembling this piece, because you want your glitter to come through this way. So it's going to sit on here like this, And that's a more difficult part. So I'm using a glue tape this time because it's going to glue down, but it's not going to show through. Not to worry if it goes to the outside edge, because this part is going to glue onto here anyway. So then I'm just going to take my glitter paper and just place it in place here. Pull it from there. That looks really good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to glue this onto the inside of the card. And put some glue right on top of our glitter. And we don't want to place it down too far without making sure that everything fits in place. So it's, for me, this is approximately right, and we just want it to the outside edge. We want it pretty straight. That looks pretty straight. Want a little bit of the card outside edge to show. Okay, that looks pretty good. So now we have the inside of the card is all ready, and you can write your greeting. Now on the outside of the card is absolutely gorgeous. We're going to take these stickers and fit them onto this part of the heart. Now, getting these apart sometimes. Take it apart this way. We're going to try and eyeball it. It fits in place. And there we have our star card. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? It is so cute. I can hardly wait to write my greeting in. So now I have two of them. One with a lot heavier cardstock on the inside and outside, and I think I prefer the lighter one, but they're so sweet. Okay, so let's put our envelope together now. And this is going to be the outside. It has the butterfly. Now the butterfly is facing up, and this is going to be the top part. So the first thing you want to do is start folding on those score lines. And I'm using a light cardstock here because I felt that you don't want a real heavy envelope when you're mailing something. Now this is the bottom part, which is going to fit like this. So it's kind of cute because you see the little butterflies. It has a gorgeous little decoration. That's just the paper that I had used, one of the bundles. Now we have a score line in here as well, and it's a little difficult to see. There we go. The big piece is the part that's going to fold over like this. So this is actually going to slide in here, and then you fold it shut this way. So all we need to do, let's just open this up. This part is going to be glued to here. So we're going to use our glue tape here, and we're going to cover that with the glue at the top. I'm going to get as close to the top as possible, and then bring the rest down. Just give it some extra glue here. Now you want to line this up right with the edge here. So I'm just going to turn this around so I can see it a little better, and get it right on the edge. There we go, and then smooth it down. So now you have a bigger envelope than you could with cutting out of just 12 by 12 paper. So the next part is we just fold this in and up just to see if everything's covered, and yes it is, and that is so sweet together. So now we want to just glue these little edges right to about these marks here. So just make a little mark with my fingers. I'm just going to glue those in place. And there we go. We have our envelope. Just like that. That is so adorable. And our card that we just made just matches the envelope perfectly. That was the way we had planned it. And it actually just slips right inside. All you need to do is seal it and address it, and away you go. What a sweet card this is. I hope you really enjoyed this one. Well, I hope you had a lot of fun putting this one together. This is this beautiful little sticker card and the envelope that goes with it. It was so easy to put together. Just gorgeous with the little hearts and the glitter on the outside. And then, of course, you can write your greeting on the inside, and it fits perfectly into the envelope that we made. And then you can send it out just like this. So one last thing before you get going, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and happy crafting.